Hello, Fatality Workers. This is Blackflame from the Fatality Company, and welcome back to Noc'Craft. I've been doing some work while you've been away, as you may be able to tell. I said last episode that we was going to go through this, so I shall. You may notice a dog. I'll get to him in a moment. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble with fuel at the moment. I'm going to have to sort something out for it, but I have plans, so it's all good. So basically, we have the cart going around, chopping the trees down, and putting them into the cargo manager. That's what this bit does. So basically, the colour, which you can change with the change side button, correlates to the colour of the thing. I need to move my wolf away, because otherwise he's going to start blocking the cart. So you see they're all on green, because they all interact with the green side. So the green, it goes from there to there to there to there, in that order, and the direction of the arrow shows which way things are happening. So it goes, the inventory of the cart goes to the cargo manager. If you did that the other way around, it would basically dump everything from this into the storage of the minecart. So storage of the minecart, which if you remember with those chests that we put on it, go into the cargo manager. As you can see, it's dropping stuff in. Then you see the arrows as well. And it transfers all the saplings out of the cargo manager into the cart so that it can keep planting new saplings if it needs to. Then it goes down here and takes any fuel objects, so the saplings is what I'm using at the minute, but I'm planning on using planks eventually, because I, as you'll soon see, have a lot of them now, and puts them into the engine as the backup fuel source. And then you'll notice I have this thing down here, which I made off camera, which is a cargo distributor. Just need some PCBs, some stone, and some redstone. And basically, that's become invisible. It basically interacts with pipes. There is actually an advanced wooden pipe here. Oh. Shouldn't have done. Yay, crashes. So now you can see the advanced wooden pipe. So it's set so that it'll only pull out the spruce wood. And you can see it's connected. The inventory of this, basically you can see these here. There's the red, blue, yellow, green, top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, to the cart and from the cart. I don't know fully how this works. All I know is I've put the top left in. So any bits that are in the top left will be pulled out of the red side. But because this isn't actually a segregated inventory, this is the whole thing, it should just, I reckon, draw from all of it. Or you know what? What I could do is just go like that. And that's how you add things, you just drag them onto the colour. You could just add every area like that. And I would assume that this would pull from bits that are from segments that are to the cart, or put things in if you were putting it into that side. Because that works as well, you know, if I put something into the red side now, it would go into all of the sides, whatever, you know. If I'd just got it on top left, it would go into the top left. Right. Fly. And that's the solar panels I was on about. You see them folded out now, and they'll fold back into the sides again at night. And basically, it gathers energy up during the day. It will run for a little bit at night, and then it'll switch onto the saplings. But it just, if there's a lot of trees, it takes too long to get round. And what I've done here is, under the ground here, the logs come flying through and get put into, you remember, the fabricator. 1 second. Yeah, you remember the fabricator? Well, that's set to turn logs in spruce logs into spruce planks, which then get rapidly pumped out by these 2 redstone engines, which do stack, by the way. If you put more than 1 redstone engine on a single pipe, it stacks. So that's getting pulled out, and then that is getting sent through to these generators. So this is a not very advanced version of what we'll end up doing later. Sharpness 3, what have we got? Smite, we can't use that anyway. Still looking for an unbreaking book. And yeah, so basically it goes along, these are advanced insertion pipes. So basically, Red Power will normally randomly split them up as it goes through. So it'll come along here and go, there's an inventory there, but there's also this way to go. I'll go this way sometimes, this way others. Advanced insertion pipes say if there's an inventory and you can fit in it, go in it. So basically, the wood comes along and it'll fill the closest ones up first until it goes all the way around. You see it's slowly but surely getting through all of them. And you may notice these. These are fully maxed barrels of planks, because before I built these generators, because I didn't have enough tin, I put barrels down here because I was running out of space, and they are all full. This one's full, you just can't see the side of it. If I do that, full. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barrels full of spruce planks. And because, of course, it would still keep making more, I made this, which is a void pipe. Void pipes pretty much just destroy any item that goes into them, same as this. It's a safeguard, just so that when this happens, I don't end up flooding items in and killing the sub. And then this is... Sorry, got distracted. This is the overflow. So if the logs cannot fit in the fabricator, they get sent there. So I've also got like another 30 stacks of planks there, and space for another 64 on. More advanced insertions there, and then void on that end, just as, you know, another safeguard. I don't want to kill the server again. I've not no, I've not done it yet. Something else that I'll have to get around to showing you as soon as I've dealt with our friend down here, just because he's going to annoy me with his constant moaning and groaning. Come into here. Oh, you may notice, by the way, we've updated the server, so... It's got, the gravity gun's actually got a new texture. Well, a new model, sorry. Ah! You were supposed to die from that. That's also where he came from. We've got the Doggy Talents mod on now. So, if I've got a stick on me, which I do not, but I can easily make one. If you right-click on him with a stick, you've got all of his abilities. Currently level 0, but I've got 1 point in Black Pelt, which increases his critical chance. Hellhound sets sets things on fire. Doggy Dash increases his speed. Poison Fang makes him poison things. And you can also change the texture of him down here with his collar colour. I don't know if there's anything else that you can do other than just the collar. No, there isn't. I'll send him back to his orange. Is that orange? Yeah. But you do actually have to feed them. You see there's the eye there at the minute. He will not feed. He will not attack or anything like that. Unless he's... While he's incapacitated, and he becomes incapacitated if he takes too much damage, or if his food, which is that 0, hits 0. And that's why he's whining at me. But you can only feed the meat, and I do not have any. And zombie flesh doesn't work unless you get one of the other skills. See, I can't feed him with that. I need to get my pig farm back up here, but I will do that shortly. Yep. Now, you can't actually see it at the minute because it's not loaded, but if I go this way, you may notice something springing from the ocean soon. In fact, you can see it on the minimap already. Ta-da! This is where our nether portal, well, portals in general, will be going. I think it looks pretty cool when we actually get Mistcraft portals. At the minute, because, of course, nether portals are even... yeah, I just kind of put 2 side by side like that so it would fit. And this goes all the way down to where the pig spawner is at the minute at the bottom. And I'll be putting stone bricks on all of it and stuff. Just because it'll look pretty cool. So eventually, you know, we're going to have, like, portal to the nether there, or to the nexus, or whatever. And then, like, base and all sorts around just to get us around different places. This will be like our own personal nexus to go to. Okay, well, first thing that I think we need to do, because I keep running out of food, I had to go back and harvest the corn farm for the first time in ages, is we need to build a little container and put our pig farm back in it. Because any spawner that spawns passive mobs needs grass to spawn them on. The same as... Oh. Just having a shovel in my second slot. Yeah, just like it used to actually spawn mobs before 1.8, I do believe. Because mobs, of course, for anyone newer to Minecraft that doesn't know, mobs didn't used to be limited. They used to spawn the same as hostile mobs do. Except they would spawn when it was light on grass. So you used to be able to make mob farms for them the same way that you can make dark rooms now for hostile mobs. But unfortunately, alas, they changed it. However, of course, I've got a big farm, so it doesn't bother me too much. So we can make this, and eventually I'll probably set up a way of auto-killing them, or whatever. Something else is down here, I started planning out. I need to decide what that way is going to be now that I've moved the nether portal up to the surface, anyway. But this is, I started digging out the first of the rooms, and I hit a cave, and of course, me hitting a cave, I couldn't resist, so I explored it and I actually got 10, which is how I managed to make the rest of those generators. And like I said, yeah, this is the, all the way up to the top. Need to mine the ores out of the walls and stuff. Come here, piggy. Onwards. This is going to glitch me, isn't it? No. Oh, by the way, if you was wondering what those blocks were, I didn't actually mention it at the time. You may have noticed it was like glass, but they formed together properly and like made the middle see-through completely. It is glass viewers from Noc'Craft. You make them with 8 pieces of glass around an iron ingot. I think you can do something with aluminium, depending on how you want to pronounce it, ingots as well. Of course I made it an even. I'm a fool. I'll just add to this side and then knock the wall out. If you use an induction smelter, that is. But we don't have any buildcraft power yet, so we can't do that. There we go. Just knock that out, and then we will... Oh, I need to check to make sure that nothing can spawn in here other than them. Aha, see? There's dark spots. I'll just put a torch on the corners, that should sort it. I should probably also jump in here and change that. Now that that's done, also I don't know whether Nocturne updated the mod or whether I was just being unlucky before, but the Magic Bane has started actually applying the debuff things now, if we didn't kill them so quickly. Okay, now it doesn't seem to be... Oh! I understand now. The reason, of course, it wasn't applying the debuffs, I just couldn't see them because I kept having my particles on minimal to stop the rain. I'm a derp. Come on, back over. Yeah, so actually this setup now, when it's running fully, will produce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 140 EU per tech, which is quite a bit more than the 8 that this advanced solar gives us, and it's actually even more than this hybrid solar that Marek gave to us as well. Of course, it costs resources, but it kind of doesn't because we get the trees for nothing from this guy. And of course, because it's raining, his solar power thing isn't working. But because there's not a lot of trees, it's still going fine. And I had to move the chunk loader down here because it looked kind of odd floating. Yeah, something I didn't actually even mention, the coke oven's gone. I deconstructed it and put it back in the chest because it was just too slow to be able to keep any of the generators running. Because the generators, if you've noticed, tend to flick on and off. Whenever there's not enough power, all of them turn on, practically. So, that uses up a plank straight away. Even if there's no space for the power to go, it'll still use up the rest of the plank, just like a furnace will if there's nothing to smelt. So, of course, with the charcoal, it'll just use up that charcoal when there was no reason to. And it wouldn't be able to make it fast enough, so we're just going to go with this. Because this gives us plenty of power anyway. And of course we get free pine wood from it anyway, which we don't if we turn it all into charcoal. Okay. Let's go and feed our puppy to, wasn't that? Oh, it's pulling it out, right, yeah. I always do that. Try to take it out thing and I can't do it easily. Where's he gone? Come here. Eat your nom noms. Eat the nom. Okay, 120 is the max. Get up. So like I said, the good thing is they can't actually die. So you don't end up spending tons of resources on them to help them, and then they die. Okay, I've fed him. Why isn't he better? I don't know how you work. Let's make him a treat. See if I've got the resources too. Dog. This is how you make. No, that's how I got him. By the way, when you first install it, it gives you one of those. A dog. It gives you one of the dog token things that just spawns one in straight away, and it gives you this, which lets you pretty much micromanage it. Micromanage the wolf as well, which is nice. Just under treat, maybe? Yes, there we go. 4 types of that. Training, super, master, and dire. Which is 5 masters and endstone. Fair enough. So, we need string, bone, gunpowder, 3 sugar, 3 wheat. Damn it. We have everything, I would assume, but the wheat. So we need 3 sugar. Where's the... There it is. So there's 3 sugar. We've got gunpowder, we've got... I don't know if we've actually got a bone or not. I may have used it for bone meal. Got string. No, it doesn't appear that we've got any. So we shall go to our skelly spawn that's still down here and just take the torches off to murder a few of them. Yeah, to be fair, the buffs that the debuffs that this thing causes are not noticeable. Murder. Murder. Done. Now all we need is that. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna go back and stab another one just because it means that we can use the bone meal to grow wheat later on as well. There we go. Well, not later on, as soon as we get back up there. Much better. Okay, so all we need now is a hoe. Actually, no, this farmland's still down here, I think. Nope, plant. Oh no, haha. I didn't plant on it all. Sounds like pigs are beginning to stock up again. I'm just gonna use all this bone meal. May as well. Let's have a look in the pig pen. Yeah, there we go. So now whenever we come by, we can just go and murder some of them. Okie dokie. Training treat. Gunpowder. I don't have it. Where's my gunpowder? In here, probably. I do value gunpowder. There's gunpowder. Don't need buttercups. I'm a man. Men don't need buttercups. String, gunpowder, bone, sugar, 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 wheat, wheat, wheat. Then that'll get you a training treat, nom. There we go. Now he's not incapacitated anymore. Come on, buddy. I shall give you more food because damn you eat a lot. I need to get a food bowl and get those auto-killed. Stick, that's what I need. Because I should have more points to spend. Oh, I have 1? Really? 1 point? 1 second. Oh, and just in case anyone was wondering, making something a level 1 costs 1 point, but making it level 2, like the poison fang, costs 2. So, if I'd got 5 points, I couldn't level something instantly to level 5, I'd have to... how many points would it be? It'd be 1, 3, 6, 10, 15 points to fully upgrade a skill. Anyway, need to go back and look at the talents. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go into the... I don't even know where it is. Damn it, why are these... Happy Eater. Once you get to level 3 of Happy Eater, you can make the dog eat rotten flesh. So, that'll save us on food costs later on. Next thing I'm going to do, bone in the middle, surrounded by iron. Food bowl. So if I just plonk this down like here, I can put food in it, and he will eat, I assume. I think there's a way of setting them to a different mode. I know there's a wander mode where he'll just wander around near where my bed is. I just don't know how to do it. Let me just get my command emblem. See if I can do it with that. That's not doing anything. 1 second again. This is like the most broke up episode ever. Okay, I was right. It is to do with the command emblem, but I have to press left on the keyboard. There we go. I don't know whether that's the right mode or not. Is he following me? I do believe he is. Let's try again. Okay, down makes him sit. That makes him stand. What's he in? He's still in D. Damn it! Yes, that's what D stands for. See, this is what happens when I play with a mod that I don't understand. Okay, I'm not sure if it's a bug or not, but me pressing left should be swapping it to the thingy mode, wander mode, but it isn't working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw one of the command things. Actually, no, I can just make him sit, and if you... I think I can push him? Yeah, if you make him sit on top of the food bowl, they'll eat from it anyway. So, as soon as he gets hungry, I can just... he'll just eat from the bowl underneath him. But of course, there's not enough food in there. Let's go and have some fun with some pigs and a gravity gun. Most fun way to kill pigs ever. Oh yeah, completely forgot about that. Falling pigs do hurt me. Yeah. Oh god. What? How high did he go? He was up there for a good like 20 seconds. That was fantastic. And of course, because it's a pig spawner, they're just coming back again. This is not the most efficient way to kill them, but it is definitely the most fun. Okay, let's go and get these cooked up so that we can put them in his food bowl. And like I say, eventually we'll get that so it's automatic so that we don't have to worry too much. And of course some have already been pulled out because that's how this works. I'm not supposed to be grabbing one. See, this is the problem that I keep having with this. It keeps running out of fuel and kind of just stopping. So I need to get a way to keep putting planks in there so that it'll keep using planks as fuel. Because when it uses saplings, it's just not enough to keep it going. But at least you got to see the solar panels folding out, which is cool. Well, I guess that seems to have been rambling for 24 minutes, because that's just what I do best. The last thing that we can work on today is this, and see if we can get it done or not. Which is a mass fabricator. One thing you may have noticed, I doubt it because it's all the way around the back, is this thing. A plate bending machine. You saw how we made mixed metal ingots before. Well, that's now changed, so... I remade my mining laser, by the way, so that I could just shoot that whole bit out. But I found out when making these that now, to make mixed metal ingots, you have to use these plates, which you make from one in the plate bending machine. So it costs less, but you've got to use plate bending machine. And of course I've already got 2, so I only need 2 more. So we need 2 tin, 2 bronze, and 2 refined iron. See? That's the beauty right there of having an induction furnace. So then we just need to go to the plate bending machine, and it'll process them across and make plates out of them. Simple. Like most things in GregTech, it's just an extra little step that he's added in, because adding extra steps in makes it harder, I suppose. There we go. Now we just need to press these, and compressor. There we go. We also need some carbon plates. Oh, I've got coal on me. I've got all of my coal on me. I know how much I need. That much. And the good thing is, I can just go bonk, get rid of that, throw that in there, and it'll rotary macerate it. Which one is it? Is it this one? Oh no, they've gone off again. Earlier, redstone engines don't explode. You'll notice the flashing yellow and red. That's basically the max heat. Well, second to max heat. If you, they don't explode if they're doing something like this. Even if it's not going anywhere or pulling items out, as long as they're attached to it, it's fine. If you break that, then they would go red and then eventually explode. But when they're red, they actually move even faster. So if you break that and then replace it again, they'll move faster, but not that fast. Not for long, anyway. Am I dropping GregTech? What? I hope not. I actually quite like GregTech from time to time. Hope Doggy does actually eat properly, otherwise I'm not going to be pleased. If I come back up and find him incapacitated. How's the rotary maceration doing? Oh, that's okay then. Yeah, I'm alright with that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Was I am. Okay, so what else do we need? We're gonna have the 2 advanced things there. We shall make the Lapitron crystal next. We need an energy crystal or a sapphire. We've got sapphires. 2 electronic circuits. Sapphire. 1, 2, 3. The brain. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Rubber. 2, 3. Copper cable. 1, 2, 3. That's not 3. That's 2 copper cable. There we go. Make that all into the insulated stuff. And then how much of this do we need? 1, 2. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot I turned off the auto extractor thing. Let's go and turn these into the machine blocks we need. Bam. Nope. To be in here. There we go. And then we need some redstone to make the electronic circuits. Eventually, don't worry, I will be cutting this out, all the crafting and stuff, and just showing the items, but it's only episode 13. Probably by episode 15 I won't be showing much of it anymore. Oh yeah, we need the lapis, right. It's just because at the minute a lot of this stuff's relatively new. I know, of course, the mass fabricator's new, but we haven't made many advanced machine blocks so far, so that's not what I wanted there. That is... There we go. I'm just going to start charging because of my helmet. We need the carbon plates. And we need to upgrade these machine blocks to advanced, like that. So now all we need is 4 glowstone dust, which, of course, we have plenty of glowstone dust. And a bit more, a couple more circuits. There we go. And I'll come back when I've made them. And advanced circuits. So then advanced circuit, Lapitron crystal, advanced machine blocks, and glowstone dust in the corners. Mass fabricator. Ha 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 ha. So what, you may ask, does a mass fabricator do? And we're going to hook it up over here so that it eats all of our power. Like so. Now, what a mass fabricator does, this is why I've kept this and not hooked it up to anything yet, so you can stick it on the side of it, and increase our production, because this produces 8 EU at night, and 128 in the day, or 64 in the day. So that'll be getting, like, 140, over 200 EU per tick. Eventually, once all of these end up getting wood in them as well. I don't know, actually. I don't know how this system will keep up when I'm actually using power constantly. No idea. Probably not long looking at it, but yeah, it'll be fine. May end up just disconnecting this eventually, but next thing is you normally need scrap for your mass fabricator, and what you do with the scrap is you put it in that slot and it gives it an amplifier which makes it do the make what it makes faster. But you can also use uranium dust, and each uranium dust actually gives you one whole piece worth. So oh dear. Ninja is not having luck with his books. And what does it make, you may ask? UU matter. See? Scrap, which you normally use, gives you 5,000. You can also use scrap boxes, which give 45,000. Pulverized shiny metal, which give you 100,000. Nickelite, which gives you 5,000. Redstone, that gives you 5,000. Glowstone dust, which gives you 2,500. Ender pearl dust gives you 50,000. Ender eye dust gives you 75,000. Manganese dust, 5,000. Uranium dust, 1 million. Tungsten dust, 50,000. Platinum dust, 100,000. Osmium dust, 200,000. Don't even know what osmium dust is. It doesn't have a texture. Ruby dust, 50,000. Sapphire dust, 50,000. Green sapphire and emerald, 50,000. Diamond, 125,000. I'm not going to list any more of them. But what do you do with it? Well, there's not many recipes that will actually show up if I hit this. You can make that, you can make Cenarium parts with it, or you can just make Cenarium. But you can make many other things with it, such as 16 stone, 8 logs of oak. I don't know if there's any others. Just using one, I don't think there is. No. But basically you arrange them in different ways in 3x3 crafting grid, and it gives you stuff. Such as 2 at the bottom, water. Just a plain old water block that you can place in the nether if you wanted to. So, it's always fun. So we have UU generation, and I reckon that, with all the rambling I've done, is enough to end the episode. So let's go and stare at the dog that preoccupied us for most of it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.